I am Debbie Chronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'm glad you're here with me today. I have a fun project to show you. Okay, so this is a cute little card. He's adorable on the front. And then I'm going to open him up and look at what happens. There's several of him. Her, I guess him. I probably should have put the hat in the middle. Oh well. Anyway, that's what I'm going to show you how I made this card. It's a really simple card, and the size of these is based on the size of my largest stamp. So here's my largest stamp. So this white was cut at 1 3/4 by 2 1/2, so that he would fit, and then the other two will fit no problem. You could make them smaller. You can make them based on what your image is that you're using. So, but this band in the back is 1 inch. So I will put all these measurements on my blog. Just as soon as we finish here, I'll go to work on that and we'll get that taken care of. So you'll have all of that. Okay, so this time I'm going to do it in, oh gosh, I know the name of this, Sweet Sorbet. And I'm using the Country Gingham. I have used that so much lately. I've been playing with that for our card class, and so it's just such a pretty good basic paper, and it's got lots of prints. So that was the thing. So I am using the Sweet Sorbet out of the Country Gingham, and for cutting this, I'm not going to show you that I cut it, but I'll show you what I cut it with. So I used Around the Bend, which is one of our new stamp sets. I like this set. I've played with it a bit, not with the actual set, but it's got some good greetings there. But the dies are amazing. So the dies are really fun, and this is one of them. I just placed it on here, not worried about where it was really going to curve. You could curve it, you know, at the bottom, at the top, and just cut it, and boom, and we're done. I love this flower. This would make a really cute one of these cards, because you could put the flower in here, just die cut it, and put it on the inside and make several different colors, or stamp several little greetings with the flowers. So it's a great set. I like it. It adds something to our paper. So this is the sheer Pool Party ribbon. So it looks like this. You can barely see it, right? So what I did is I don't have any ribbon that's that color. So what I did is I took a piece of that sheer Pool Party. I'm going to use the brush end of my Stampin' Blend, and I'm just going to color. I just left one section left to color, just like that. That's it. And look at that, I have that. And once it dries, it'll lighten a little bit. So what I did is I took that. Now I have Sweet Sorbet sheer ribbon. So I'm going to put that around. I need my silicone mat. Do you guys use the silicone mat? It's great. It keeps you from sticking where you don't want to stick. Okay, so I'm going to put my DSP, which I've already cut, onto this Sweet Sorbet cardstock. And then I'm going to attach my ribbon. This is what happens when you do it the night before or the day before, and you forget what you've done. Long time overnight, huh? Okay, so now we have our Sweet Sorbet ribbon attached. Looks a little low. Let's move it up a little. And now we can attach this to our card. Let's just add a little more adhesive just to be sure that we stick well. Okay, and now we'll put it on our card front. Okay, I think I forgot to cut my 1 inch piece. I think so. Let me grab a piece of cardstock. Okay, so I just need a 1 inch by 8 1/2 inch. So let's do our 1 inch by 8 1/2 to open my arm here. So it's the same size as the inside of my card. And then I'm going to score it. Since half of 8 1/2 is 4 1/4, I'm going to score it there. And half of 4 1/4 is 2 1/8. So I'm going to score it there. And then I'm going to flip it around and score the other end at 2 1/8 also. 2 1/8. Oops, score, not cut. Okay, let's put this away. All right, so then I'm just going to fold these. So the first one's going to go down, up, and they should be, I mean, it should come out the same size, just like that. Okay. All right, now, for the inside, I've already stamped my little guy here. So I have him stamped and colored. He's stamped in the tuxedo black, and then I colored him with sweet sorbet, crumb cake, Tahitian tide. His eyes are Tahitian tide, and his little nose and feet are watermelon. I mean, not watermelon, pumpkin pie. So, and they're all colored basically that same way. So let me attach those to, I've cut an outline paper for 2 reasons. One, it makes it look cute. Number 2 is it gives it a little bit more strength. So I'm just going to attach that to each of those. And it's just 1/8 of an inch larger. So, and like I said, I'll put all those measurements on my blog where you'll be able to access them. So I think this little owl is so cute. Let's see if I get over here on my silicone mat, it works better. No, it's just not going to be cooperative today. That's okay, we're going to make it work. So if you are using an adhesive and it's not working, just rub it on your silicone mat, and it will start running. You know, you're just going to run it until it gets so that you've got your adhesive showing again. And that works for any adhesive that is in a dispenser like this. Okay, so I'm going to attach, let's see, do I want to attach these first? I think I will. So I'm going to attach these, and I'm not going to put my adhesive all the way across. I'm going to just put it in the middle here, because I'm going to center this. Okay, let's see. Let's kind of center it more. Okay, so once I've got my first one on, then all the rest will go on easy. And let's just go there. Okay, so then I'm just going to put adhesive here. And this is easier to do before you put it inside. So I can lay this on top, line it up, and just close that over. And then I'm going to put my adhesive here. Just got a thought, oh, did I do that wrong? I didn't. And I can line him up. I'm going to put this one in the middle. And just line it up right there. And then this little one is my last one. And so my adhesive goes there. Let's get a little more, not out to the edge. Okay, and then I want to make sure she's right side up. Everybody's right side up? Yep. Okay. Line that up and fold that over. Just like that. Okay, now comes the easy part. So now I'm going to put adhesive just on the 2 end ones. So it's on this one and this one, because I have them folded up. Okay, so I have it on the 2 end ones. And I'm going to start with this end, and I'm just going to center that right in there. Just attaching it right there. And then I'm going to fold it up, and I'm going to close my card and press it down there. Okay, and so that is the mechanism for inside. Whoops, I twisted it, of course. That's because I'm on camera. You know, you do it perfect if you're... And it lays down flat in there. You could just lay it down and put it in, I guess. Because now I have my little one twisted here and bent and all kinds of things going wrong. So when it closes like that. And it closes up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and decorate the front. So I am using the what's it called? Stylish Shapes dies, and I die cut the second largest circle, and I went ahead and stamped him and colored him just like I did on the inside here. And so I'm going to attach that with dimensionals to the front. I figure you guys don't need to see me color. You know how to color, right? And if you don't, make a comment so I can do it in the next one. I will gladly show you how I color if I just thought it's kind of boring to watch me color. So we'll go ahead and attach this. And it's with the blends. They're so great. They are so fun to color with. You can be creative or you can just do it simple. So that's a nice thing about it. Okay, and then let's tie a bow. We have that beautiful ribbon that we created that's now Sweet Sorbet. So I'm going to tie my bow. This ribbon's not the easiest to tie, but I love working with it because I can make it any color. I made it orange the other day. I have it Sweet Sorbet now. You can make it any color you want just by using the blends with it. So I'm going to attach this bow just right over here on the side of him. I didn't put any bling on him. Oh, I have the perfect bling too. Okay, and then I used Charming Sentiments. We forget about Charming Sentiments. It's from the annual catalog. And I used this Wishing You the Happiest Birthday of Birthdays. Charming Sentiments is kind of fun because it cuts out right around the sentiment. So your sentiment goes, you stamp your sentiment, and then it cuts out. It doesn't cut square. It cuts out around it, which is really cool. So you end up with something that looks like this instead of just being square. Now you could stamp them and just cut them in a rectangle shape, but these are fun to play with, and I forget about them all the time. So I'm just going to add some dimensionals to that. And I'm going to put some little ones on the end. Whoops. Just use my little tweezers here to pull those up. And add that. Get rid of those dimensional covers that show up everywhere. And there he is. I'm going to grab some bling here. I'll tell you what, the perfect bling are these sparkle adhesive back gems. They were in the holiday catalog. If you have them, they're amazing for this paper. They work with every one of the colors in the paper. So there's a green, a balmy blue. So you've got your green, your balmy blue. This is kind of a petal pink, I would say. And then this is Sweet Sorbet. And they work so well with all of them. It was the perfect one. So if you have these, and they were in the holiday catalog, I'm sure. I don't think they're in our annual catalog. Whoops. Okay, I'm losing that one. Okay, let's get the Take Your Pick tool. That's why. So I'm just going to put a couple of these on. One here. And let's see where else. Maybe over here. Yeah, we could put one there. It's solid. And let's put one down near the bottom. Right there. Just add a little bling. We have to have bling. So there is our card for today. So you still have room to sign your card. You could also put another layer in here. So if you make your card in a solid color and you want to be able to sign it, you can put another layer in here before you attach this. You could do all kinds of things with this card. It's just a really fun and cute card. So if you If there are any supplies that you need, please be sure to go to stampwithdeb.com and click on shop and select me as your demonstrator. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you here next Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.